What is going on tonight, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of, oh my gosh, Elite State of Mind. I almost forgot the name. Elite, we spent a little bit. Elite State of Mind. We are covering Dynamite Collision and a bunch of Dynamites and Collision we didn't get to cover the past few weeks due to scheduling conflicts. Yeah,
We've been very busy bees.
very busy with work and life and all that. But we did do the other video like last week or the other week ago, the
Yeah.
champions video, which was fun. So we're gonna be covering some important stuff, not everything. We're not gonna cover everything that's been happening like the last few weeks of TV. We're gonna start with Owen Hart stuff, the Owen Hart tournament stuff with Mark Davis and MJF. I mean MJF. Oh my gosh, Mark Davis and Will Ospreay. Their tournament match from like 3 weeks ago or something like that. 4 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. It was
It
after.
was,
It was after Double or Nothing, right? Or before?
yeah,
It was after.
it was
Okay.
after because it was Kevin Knight heel turn.
Oh
But
yeah.
I'm just another show I was in person for. I saw that shit and I said I cannot wait to talk about this shit on the show. And
We didn't get to do that.
I'm doing it now. But that match was fucking crazy. The WrestleMania 40 at home. The Takeshita coming out there and then Kyle Fletcher. I was like, I cannot see this again. I cannot have my heart broken. But the pile drivers he did, like that's pretty up there for like favorite one of my favorite matches I've seen in person.
Oh, that's good.
That was just so unexpected.
Yeah, the match turned out pretty like crazy. Like I didn't expect it to get that crazy, like with everybody getting involved and whatnot, because it was a tournament match. So you would think it'd just be
Yeah,
between at least him. It'll be at least in between Mark, Will, and maybe Don Callis if he were to get involved, which he usually does. But yeah, I didn't expect. I don't even remember who it was. All the Death Riders got involved. All of the
yeah.
DCF got involved. Takeshita gets involved. Fletcher gets involved, which is pretty cool to see Fletcher and attack Will Ospreay again after like a year or over a year of
Yeah.
them since their feud. It was pretty cool to see
Uh,
that.
That might be his first feud as champion, Will and Fletcher.
Nah, I
You
think
don't
that
think
might
so?
be his last. I think Fletcher's
Oh,
gonna beat
okay.
him. I would want
Yeah.
Fletcher to beat Ospreay for the title. That would make the most sense, but at the same time, it's AEW. AEW doesn't exactly do the most sense booking, so because we didn't get Hangman and Swerve for the title yet, so like that's something that should have happened this past year, but didn't happen. So it
Well,
would
I mean, I just think injury thing too, because I think
Nah, I
I
wouldn't
don't know.
even say
I
that because
I
Swerve
just
came back the night Hangman lost it, so
yeah.
they could have
Well, no,
easily just been like we can extend it for like another month,
yeah.
because it
But I think
was
that you needed them like teaming up and stuff, and
uh
I think Hangman was injured to begin with, to be honest, because he was coming out with like his
yeah,
his shoulders taped up,
yeah.
and I was kind of I think when they took the title off of him, I was like, "Nice, took
Mm,
the title off of Hangman.
I have my thoughts about that. I don't think I've shared yet, actually. I don't think so, but I know I've spoken about it like on my Twitter and Blue Sky. But I've just been very just whatever about the world title since then. Even though
Mhm.
MJF has had great runs this year and Darby, but Hangman's booking with the title was kind of just it felt like they weren't prepared for him to be champion. So I mean, it is what
Yeah,
it is. It is what it is.
I will.
Um,
I feel like Moxley. I feel like still had that presence about him even afterwards losing the world title,
yeah, he did.
and I still feel like in a way he was trying to put on good matches and stuff,
hmm
and he's still like showing up weekly. And I feel like Hangman didn't have that same like energy surrounding him.
I wouldn't say he didn't. It just felt like he was put into a role that the company wasn't prepared for,
Mhm.
because he showed up. He kept showing like he after he lost the title, he was still on TV weekly. doing
Yeah.
like the whole swerve teaming up stuff, or just him going after Joe, him going after whoever. Uh, like and then he had the program at MJF, and he's been gone since. So I don't know what's up with all that. They're very not. I wouldn't say they're very secretive of why Hangman takes time off, because this is his
Mhm.
third time, I want to say, taking an extended time off, because I'm guessing he has a child on the way, or he just had another child, I'm guessing, because that's the only other time
Yeah.
he's gone out. So maybe that's the reason. But he'll it's been already like 3 months. 3 months? Yeah, over 3 months. So I don't know if this is like the longest time he's been out. It feels like it, because I do miss seeing him on TV, but at the same time, the TV is fine without him.
Yeah.
Like he's not like he's missed, but at the same time, where would he fit? Especially because he can't go after the world title right now. So who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen when he comes back?
Like All In, I would assume. My
Maybe, maybe, but I don't
my
know what
my
he does.
my
Hmm.
like sleeper pick is Keith Lee for
Keith
All In.
Lee for
Turn.
for
Yeah.
what? Oh, just the return.
For yeah, at All In.
I
I think.
would hope
Uh,
so if he's healthy enough. I would hope so,
yeah.
because
Because
I think he's.
I go ahead. My bad.
I was about to say I think he's. They were saying that he was around backstage recently or something like that. So maybe he was getting checked up by the doctors or something, seeing what's going on, if he can come back to the ring, because it's been like 2 years. It's been a long
Yeah.
time, or something like that. It's been a long time.
Yeah. Because I think for a lot of people, it's not even necessary. I think the fact that he would be there would just make it like he doesn't need to do anything crazy in ring,
Who,
no
Keith
crazy
Lee?
story. Like, yeah,
I
like
mean,
a lot of that moment is just made by him just being present.
I guess, but like at the same time, he's known for his like big athletic, like he's a very big and athletic wrestler, and
Yeah.
if I don't, what would he do? Like if he just there, like if he's not wrestling much, if he can't wrestle right
Mhm.
now, I don't know what they would have him do, other than like, I don't know, do some commentary or backstage person. Like I wouldn't mind that until he's
Yeah.
ready to come back, but I don't know if he's ready to do any of that right now. I'm sure he would want to just wrestle, but I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's a weird situation with him. This
Yeah.
sucks, but you can't be too careful, because with what happened with Bray Wyatt, like Bray Wyatt was going through
Mhm.
some like respiratory issues, and I don't know if Keith Lee has a similar issue, or if he has a similar issue to like what Brody Lee had, which he had like a respiratory problem also. Uh, who knows at this point? Hopefully
Yeah.
it's nothing
Yeah.
too serious, but he's been out for a long time, so it must be for a reason. Sucks, but
Yeah. That was fucking that. Like that reminds me. I remember where I was when I found out when Bray Wyatt passed away.
hmm
Like I don't know why it sticks out in my mind so much, but
yeah, I'll always think about that.
yeah.
I'm just like, man, that's horrible. He was at home
Yeah.
too. Was he at home? I think he was at home, or a hotel. I don't remember, because he
I think he was taking a nap or something, and his wife
something
found
like
him.
that.
I think that was something like that. But I that did you watch that documentary on Peacock?
No,
That was
about
very fucking sad about
him.
Bray Wyatt's passing. Yeah,
No, I don't think so.
that was super sad.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah,
I heard
that's one of those
enough.
things where I'm like,
Yeah.
certain shit. I try not to. If I know it's gonna upset me, I try not to watch. But that I watched it. It was made me feel really shitty.
Yeah, no. That's I think I remember hearing about it, but I don't think I bothered to watch it, because I was like, I don't know. I don't think it's right. I don't think it's necessary to put something out like that, unless like, I mean, obviously, unless it's okay with his family and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's to give people, his fans, closure, maybe. But I don't know. But anyways, this is not. We're not. We're not talking about tragedies for today. We're talking about Dynamite and Collision. So that was Mark Davis with Osprey. Osprey moves on in the tournament after overcoming the whole DCF and getting help from the Death Riders, obviously.
Oh, the Jake Doyle and Marina Shafir spot was crazy. I was not expecting to see that shit.
Oh
Where like
yeah.
she jumped on his back.
Then he like what did he slam her? I don't remember what happened. So like she tried to hit him or she hit him, but he
Yeah,
didn't. He no sold it pretty much. And then yeah, she jumped on his back and I think he slammed her or something. I forget what happened. But yeah.
and then Mercedes coming back too.
Hmm.
I had my Mercedes shirt on. I was like,
Oh
it's got
yeah.
to be her. If it's not her, I'm gonna be mad.
Yeah, we
But
were at the
I'm
time we weren't sure if it was gonna be Mercedes. Who's gonna be replacing Willow? So it was like, if it was gonna be anybody, it would have been Mercedes since she's like the biggest star they could possibly get for the tournament. But at the same time, it's like if she wasn't like automatically in the tournament or like how I don't know. We were talking. I think we talked about this where it was like if she wasn't slotted into the tournament originally,
yeah,
unless they planned on Willow not being able to compete, and they were like, okay, Mercedes, you're coming. You're going to be replacing
yeah,
Willow. Willow's going to be out. She's not going to be in the tournament. Unless that was the plan all along, or if they like called Mercedes and was like, okay, we need you now. We need you to come back early, and
yeah.
we need you to enter the tournament and and win, I guess. Not win the whole
Yeah,
thing because we still haven't seen that, but
I really wonder what their plans were for that though
I have no
originally. Like
idea.
who's gonna win?
I
Yeah,
don't know
because
because it didn't seem like they had a direction. We're just gonna actually, since we're talking about this, we're just gonna cover all the women's matches for the Owen. Um, but we're still talking about Mercedes and Windsor when she came back. Like who like because Sari was supposed to wrestle, she got replaced by oh my gosh, Maya World. Athena lost to Maya World on
yeah,
Collision, which is an incredible match by the way. Did you finish
yeah,
the oh shit, did you finish
yeah,
the okay.
yeah. That match was good.
It was great. It was fantastic. Like
Yeah, yeah,
It was Maya's like it's like she was wrestling like she had a point to prove, and it's crazy because of
yeah,
all of her tragedy that just happened. Like
yeah.
it
But
motivates her like a lot.
yeah, I think like you see it a lot with like football and like basketball. A lot of um like sports or athletes. They always play clips of like, oh, this person had like a loved one die
Hmm.
and they did this thing that was crazy, or they had like a super high scoring game, or you always see that shit.
Hmm.
There, like I don't remember his name, but there was a football player. I think his son died, and I always see that clip of him scoring that touchdown, looking up in the sky like a few days after it happened. You know what I'm
Hmm.
talking about?
No,
I've seen
but
that clip so many times in my life, but I think
yeah,
that's just like a thing where like people just go through tragedy and then start doing crazy shit.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
She's been on her game since she's been put in the tournament. She was
yeah,
replacing Sari, and the tragedy that happened to her happened like a day or two before she was replacing Sari.
mm,
So she ended up just coming into work, getting put in, and beating who? Hazuki was no,
yeah. It was
yes,
Suzuki.
was it
Then
Hazuki?
no, it's Sky Blue. Sky
Sky
Blue.
Blue. Okay, she beat Sky Blue
Yeah,
first, and then uh Athena beat no no Hazuki's on the other side.
yeah.
Um Athena beat
Athena and Mina.
Mina Shirakawa. Oh, that was a
Yeah,
pay-per-view. Oh my gosh. Uh
yeah,
I forget that was a while ago. And then
yeah.
so Athena has been she's just been waiting this whole time
I guess
for the second match. I guess so,
because
huh?
she had that little promo
Yeah, she had
talking about. Yeah,
yeah, she had
yeah,
their backstage. I mean, not the backstage, but their little vignette promo. With
yeah. That shit was
Athena,
good
yeah,
too.
that was really good.
Yeah, yeah,
Maya showing some promo skills, which is really good. And she's wanting to like she's incredibly motivated to win the whole thing, which
yeah,
she's she beat Athena, current like over 1,000 day Ring of Honor World Champion. So,
yeah.
and this is the first time
Oh,
beating her.
yeah. I just the only thing that I'm really hope, which I don't know if this is like a kind of like we don't know if this is the case, but I just wish or I just want to know that she was offered to have time off and be
Yeah.
able to deal with this.
I'm
Like
sure. I'm
I
sure.
hope she,
I'm
yeah,
sure
I
she
hope she
was.
wasn't sprung into this
No, 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 no,
because
no,
I feel like there's probably been times or situations like that
no.
just
Hmm.
in any entertainment thing where someone has something like super tragic because her like fucking my thoughts and shit go out to the family and stuff. But her brother wasn't sick. It was like a car accident or
Yeah,
something. Like I think he
yeah,
got like struck by a car. But like
yeah.
that's like crazy to not even have that
Time to
kind of
grieve.
like, oh my, I know my, you know, but like if your family member's sick, or
Hmm.
let's say, you know, like you have some sort of idea what's going on. That's
Yeah,
like it was a very sudden like shift. You
yeah,
know what I mean? Like it wasn't like oh he's sick and he has so much time left. It was you know, he's here today and then going tomorrow kind of thing.
yeah. Just like Mark
So
Briscoe
I'm
and
like,
Jay Briscoe, same thing,
yeah,
same
yeah, like I
situation.
can't imagine going through that and then having to go to work and like that shit is wild to me.
Yeah, no, I'm 100% sure this is her like choice to come in. I'm sure
Yeah.
probably Tony probably was like, he probably offered her like a position in the tournament, and then they
Mm.
probably figured everything out like the day of, like
Yeah.
who's like if she's beating Sky Blue or not, because I'm sure Suri would have beaten Sky Blue anyway, so that was
Mm.
probably like the planned result anyway. And I'm
Mm.
thinking Suri was gonna beat Athena if anything,
Yeah.
which was crazy. But and then we would have had Suri versus Mercedes, which I wanted to see so bad if that was going to be
Mm.
the match for forbid. I mean, if you have Forbidden Door. But I'm extremely excited. I'm even more excited to see Maya versus Mercedes, because
Yeah.
like after that Athena match, like that's a TV match. They're gonna have a pay
Yeah.
per view match, and they're gonna go crazy because she kicks out of the O face. Like it's like what? I
Yeah.
did not expect that. Like I mean I thought she was gonna. I knew that wasn't gonna be it, but at the
Mm.
same time I didn't think she was gonna just kick out. I thought she was gonna like get to the rope or something, but she
Mm.
just straight up kicked out of it, which is like, yeah, she's getting she's gonna get that pay raise. She's gonna get a big pay
Yeah.
raise
Yeah. Most definitely.
because she's probably on like the lowest run contract. She probably isn't even fully signed, which is crazy. Like she's probably just like on like a hand, not a handshake deal, but like a very bottom of the rung deal.
Mm.
So I'm thinking this is gonna bump up her. If she wins the tournament, she has a guaranteed contract for sure. But even if she
Yeah. And
doesn't, she's still gonna have a higher paid contract than before for sure.
yeah, definitely. Maybe a TBS title run too, or
Hmm.
see like that
Yeah,
in that
if she
match.
if
But
she doesn't, yeah, if she doesn't win the tournament, yeah, I can see that.
I, I'm like, I think this Forbidden Door match could really go either way too.
Hmm.
I think it adds I think we were just saying it was unpredictable like circumstances because
Yeah.
this was something that you wouldn't think was gonna happen. Like
Yeah.
a lot of weird shit had to happen
Yeah.
for for us to get these two finalists because they weren't even in the
I
tournament.
know, neither one of them, which is
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
But
But
yeah,
I just, I mean, I think it would be cool seeing my world at All In,
it
even if she
would.
doesn't win.
It would.
That I think that would be really crazy.
They have another big baby face on their hands. If it especially because Mercedes isn't a baby face, and I figured
Yeah.
if Mercedes was winning the tournament, she would have been baby face by now. But they are
Mm.
leaning very hard into her being a heel still, and I can
Mm.
see Maya winning the tournament now and going to face Thekla, like the big bad heel
Mm.
champion, versus the big pure babyface Maya at All In,
Yeah.
and possibly getting help from Mercedes and Athena.
Mm.
That would be crazy against the Triangle of Madness.
Yeah.
That's money. That's a money feud,
Yeah. Do you
literally.
do you think that they would have a match if she wins Forbidden Door? You got Redemption. Do you think they would have her have a match at Redemption
Who
so they kind of put her over a little more?
who
Maya.
Maya? Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll probably be the three way. I mean not three way. Six man. It'll probably be Athena, Maya, and Mercedes versus the Triangle of Madness. I would put that match on,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
who else would fight Tekla right now? There's nobody else right now.
Yeah. That
Um,
honestly, that would be a good, like I feel like you can put that match anywhere too. You can
yeah,
put it on a pay per
yeah,
view, Collision Dynamite,
yeah.
pre show. Yeah, I feel like that match could really work. But because Athena and Mercedes had that match against Beat the Rest too, which was really good
Hmm.
last year.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's like I think that'd be really cool because
yeah,
I know Maya has tag experience with Hion too.
Hmm. Which that the only thing that sucks is Hyan isn't like around, like
Yeah,
to help, to not even to help, but like just to be in Maya's corner.
yeah,
Because they're both Texas girls, and hopefully they don't forget about Hyan because she's great too. So like they got
yeah,
another a great wrestler under in Ring of Honor. So I mean I'm sure like Ring of Honor is still wrestling, so she's still like honing her craft down there. Maya was, but I think they might just take her out of Ring of Honor probably.
yeah. But I
Uh,
think that's a lot of people in AEW. I've said this before, but I think I could personally see most of the roster being world champion and it being fine and being good
mhm.
than like you know than what am I trying to say? Damn, I could see more of the roster being world champion than not being world champion and it
Yeah.
being good.
Hmm.
Like I would say like probably like a handful of people if they put the world title on them, I'd be like and then like
Hmm.
95% I'd be like yeah that's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I get what you
Yeah,
mean. But
I just feel like it's like it's like necessary like it's like their spot and the time they're giving certain wrestlers. I feel like could be given a lot more than what they are right now.
hmm.
I feel like a lot of that's just waiting too.
Yeah. Yeah, for the most
Yeah,
part, because it's they gotta fill in TV time. They only have so much TV time to build up one thing, and I mean
yeah,
they do a pretty good job with the world title, like the men's world title, since like there's like 20 people going after MJF right now, and he's only wrestling one of them. Like he's not like Darby, so he's not doing the Darby
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
If it would be a lot better if he did that way, like if he was defending the title on TV every so often. I think
yeah,
if anything, he's gonna have the world title match at Grand Slam Mexico against Andrade most likely. Um,
yeah,
and then I don't know when the Briscoe match happens. I still have no idea
yeah,
if that's a TV match or if that's the redemption match. I have no clue. Uh, because I don't know. They're building up Kenny for something, so we'll see after Forbidden Door, I guess.
yeah.
Uh,
I don't know. I'm excited for what they have. Like I think Forbidden Door is just in a it's a like weird spot. Like I think I looked at the match card today and I'm like okay I'm excited for it,
mhm.
but I do think it's a little awkward. Like
Um, I'm gonna have to. I don't remember how many matches are on the card already, but they did add some other interpromotional matches with the Young Bucks. Um, oh my gosh,
Pac
Shingo,
and
huh? Oh, Pac and Shota Umino for the IWGP Global title. Um, like it's turning out like on TV it could be built better, but at the same time, like Tony Khan is just making the matches right now. Like he's still getting the
yeah
card prepared. So I mean, this week is go home show week. So we'll see what happens
yeah
on Dynamite. And when
but
is Collision happening this week too? Yeah, I would hope so.
yeah
On Saturday,
Saturday
I hope so
I think
because
so yeah
I don't because sometimes okay no I think they don't do the Saturday Collision when the pay-per-view is on Saturday. So I think they still have it the day before. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. They be doing some weird stuff
yeah
sometimes
no I
with the
think they
pay
do
per
like
view.
a double tape and then it's aired on Saturday
They might do that. I don't know if they said it was gonna be live or not, but
yeah
they might do a taping on Wednesday. Um, what was I about to say?
but
Okay.
I
Uh-huh.
feel like the matches the Forbidden Door matches are very like you have AEW matches that are like AEW X New Japan coded like
Uh-huh.
I feel like the Dogs and Christian Cage
Hmm.
that match is very much like AEW versus New Japan coded,
Yeah,
even though it's AEW, AEW. Like
it is, but
there's a few matches on there that I feel like that.
like the dogs aren't New Japan anymore. Like they're
Yeah,
all
yeah,
AEW. So it would make sense if they were dual contracted, but they're not. They left
yeah,
New Japan, so they're like pure AEW guys, and I like the build with the dogs. They've been putting on some good
mm.
matches with the Young Bucks and who else did they wrestle?
Bang
Was
Bang Gang.
Bang Bang Gang, the Young Bucks recently got a big win over them.
Did they
Um,
wrestle the Rascals?
I don't know.
I don't think they. I
Probably.
might be wrong.
I don't
I
think so.
think probably somewhere they did, but not
At some point, yeah.
not with this build.
No, no, no.
I I just I don't know. I don't think there's necessarily a reason to have a Forbidden Door pay per view anymore, which I've
people were
seen.
saying that, but at the same time, the match, like the pay-per-view always delivers every year, even though like the
Yeah,
build isn't strong really,
yeah,
because they could do a lot more. They could do the
yeah,
first
most
Forbidden
definitely.
Door had almost, I think almost every match was like a interpromotional match, but and then they've added CMLL, which is
Yeah,
great, but they didn't they're not booking the right matches for the show.
yeah,
Kenny Zack Sabre Jr., that's perfect match to do it. Thekla and Starlight Kid, perfect match
yeah.
to for the pay-per-view. The Young Bucks match is also another perfect match, but the
Who are
MJF,
they fighting?
huh?
Who's
Young
Young Bucks
Bucks,
fighting?
Shingo Takagi and somebody else, I forget who his tag team partner is, and Mystico and Mascara Dorada uh
Yeah. Now
for
that you
that
say it, I
match.
think I've seen the match graphic. Like
Yeah,
I'm picturing it.
yeah, because
Yeah, I think I've
it
seen
was
it.
just shown on like on Collision, like it wasn't even like it might have been posted, but it was just shown on
Yeah.
Collision that it was that was the match that was gonna happen. I was like,
Uh,
oh, that was surprising.
yeah. I just wish there was a little more direction, I think,
Yeah.
with it. I think that's, but you know, too, I think this is we're kind of bringing us with, like a counterintuitive point because in the grand scheme of things, we're gonna probably watch the show on Sunday, be like, oh, whatever match was this good. Like let's say like Starlight Kid and Tekla.
Hmm.
We're gonna be like, oh, this match was crazy, this, that, the other thing, and not really remember the builds, but it's like, does the build really? I don't want to say it doesn't matter,
Hmm.
but you know, well, we're almost in July. It's like 2 more months till All In.
Hmm.
You know, we got they got other stuff to worry about.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but I don't. Yeah, like I think it's not as important in the grand scheme of things. This builds. It should be, but
I think it's just a bad time of the year for the pay-per-view because the G1 is about to start, which is obviously New
yeah,
Japan's biggest tournament, their heavyweight tournament, and a lot of their wrestlers are preparing for it, and at the same time, it's a lot of the people like don't really want to probably don't want to travel from Japan to go to America to or wherever the Forbidden Door is
well,
every year.
isn't it like shorter flight from Japan to California?
Well, probably this year. But
Yeah,
any
yeah,
other year it's been in different spots. It was in Canada. It's been in some other.
was in
It's been in
England.
England last year.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I mean it's all it's different areas
But
usually, but uh-huh.
I blanking out. He beat Calvin Newman for the IWGP.
Who
I
Yota?
forget it. Yeah, he was talking about like people are like trying to say that some that he was trying to bash on AEW,
Uh-huh.
but like do you know what I'm talking about? Where
Yeah,
he was basically saying like the title should have more build to it
yeah,
because it's prestigious, and I don't want to defend it if it's not going to have the build to it. Which
yeah,
I agree, but I think people kind of took that out of context,
yeah.
or a lot of headlines
I'm sure.
like sensationalized
I'm
it.
I'm so sure of that happened
Yeah,
because Yota, like when he became champion earlier in the year, he was like even towards the New Japan guys, he was like nobody's laying a finger on this title unless you can prove yourself against me or against like in this company first, and then you can have the title match. Like he was doing
yeah,
it against his own in his own company as the champion, and then he lost it to Callum Newman a few months ago, and then he won it back, and now he's like saying like he's not gonna like he doesn't want to just defend it any against any random person basically,
yeah,
no matter who it is. Like it could be John Moxley, it could be whoever,
yeah,
any other top tier AEW guy that the match could be built around. Because if it's not built correctly, he obviously doesn't want to do it, or he doesn't
yeah.
feel like it's worth it to do it, and that's fine. Like Shota Umino has the global title, and that title is a lot like there's a lot more leeway for it because it's not like it's not the world title, it's like the second it's the second like the second title in the company, and Shota has a point to prove. Yota, he doesn't have a point to prove. He's a champion,
Yeah.
so people need to prove a point to him. But Shota just won it, so he's like, I want to defend it against whoever. Like he's defending against Pac, who's part of the Death Riders, and Shota is John Moxley's young boy. so so he's like Shota. He's been under John Moxley. When John Moxley went to New Japan, Shota Umino was like the wrestler under John Moxley, who was accompanying him to the ring and being his like mentor or mentee, or John Moxley, he was mentor to Shota Umino, and they had like a little Death Rider thing. It was pretty cool. And but Shota, like, he's trying to prove that he can stand on his own as a champion, which is good. And now he has like a now he has Forbidden Door to like get eyes on him and get eyes on the
Yeah.
on New Japan on the title and all that. So he's using it for like a good reason. Like he's wrestling Pac for a good
Yeah.
reason. Like, and I'm sure they're gonna have a great match too. I'm looking forward to that match a lot, actually.
I don't. I've had this thought for a while, and I'm like, I wonder how like CMLL, I mean, especially with WWE buying AAA, like if you've been a CMLL fan for a while, and then Claudio comes in and wins the belt, like I wonder like how like people feel about how like CMLL fans feel about
I'm
that
pretty
specifically.
sure I'm pretty sure they don't care about their titles over
Oh,
there. From what I heard
oh,
and from what I
yeah,
remember, CMLL and probably the fans in general don't really care about their titles too much. It's about the masks. It's about the heritage of
yeah,
the names. Like it's the Lucha Libre is a lot more deeper than the titles. Uh
yeah.
which like someone was El oh my gosh. Uh what
Ronnie
is it?
Americano.
No, 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 no,
Oh,
no, no.
oh, I heard.
I was gonna, no, I think I forget. Gran Guerrero? I forget who his name is. Uh, the person who Claudio beat for the title, he was champion for like a long time, like a very long time. And obviously, like, it's not that they don't care about the titles. It's just not like compared to America, like they don't treat the titles the same, if that makes sense. So Claudio winning it and then him coming to AEW with it, that puts more eyes on CMLL, you know. Like
Yeah,
it's not like a negative thing. Uh and especially with their relationship being like really good. Um
mm,
like it doesn't it's not like a negative thing at all for the most part, even in the fans'
yeah,
eyes. Because I mean Claudio's he's a very important like wrestler. Like he's very popular. So like that's why he won the title to begin with, and he was
yeah,
that's why he comes out with the lucha libre mask too. Like he's showing respect to the Mexican culture with that too, because he's dual
yeah,
contracted to CMLL. So it's cool. It was a cool thing for him to do.
yeah. But or like, I don't like when Persephone, like, or like just anybody, they'll have like the belt and they'll lose to like someone like a mid Carter. Like when Persephone fought Willow, like shit like that. I'm
We mean with when she fall
like,
Willow.
I don't think like the world champion of a company
Mm.
should be losing to a mid card champion. Shit like that. That's like,
When they wrestle? They wrestled
yeah, I'm trying to think of when this was. I think after Revolution,
this
it was
year?
on like a Dynamite. Yeah, this year.
Oh, I don't remember. Maybe I do remember that. I don't know. But
It was it was after it was right after she beat Mercedes.
Willow,
Like I think it was no,
Persephone.
yeah, Persephone. After the match that they had in CMLL, where it was like the only,
Oh,
I think it was like the women's only card.
oh, right. Okay, yeah, I remember that. Well, I don't necessarily think CMLL cares because their
Mm.
wrestlers still getting like exposure
Yeah,
to
yeah,
TV to that's a trade off. Like Willow is getting built up stronger, but Persephone is getting more eyes on her. Because
yeah,
CMLL, like you not really trapped into Mexico, but like they don't have a American TV deal. They don't have like millions of people watching their product, you know.
yeah,
So like Persephone like gets a lot of views on Instagram for
Mm.
obvious reasons. Um, and she's very popular, and she just makes her what is it called? Makes her grows her brand stronger like because of that, because of like whoever she's wrestling on TV. She lost to Hazuki. Like Hazuki doesn't have a
Yeah,
title either. So and
yeah,
that's a whole Stardom like what's it called? Stardom CMLL situation right there. So I mean
yeah,
it is what it is at the end of the day. Like Persephone will get her
mm,
due. She'll beat Will end up beating Willow eventually most likely.
yeah.
Getting her win back on whoever. Uh
Her, I would not mind her as a double champion,
uh
as a TBS and CMLL.
Yeah,
That would
yeah,
be
yeah.
crazy.
If that actually happens, I wouldn't mind that at all. Because who knows who's gonna win the TBS title right now? Because who's qualified? I think Statlander beat Mina on Collision.
Yeah,
So she's
Sheeta,
qualified. Sheeta's qualified.
someone
Um,
else.
oh my gosh, Persephone? Is Persephone in there
I
yet?
think I want to say it's Persephone, but I'm not.
Because
I'm not 100% sure.
who did Sheeta beat? Was it Zeta?
Yeah,
Okay, that was that match. I don't think it was it just two matches? It might have been. I mean, the match is
no, it's
still,
three.
yes, it's three people out of six. I forget what match is coming up. I think there's two more matches coming up. I don't remember who's in those matches. It's Harley.
Oh, Persephone beat Julia Hart,
Oh, okay. So yeah. So it's Persephone in that match still,
and then
and
tomorrow I think we're getting Queen Aminata and Red Velvet.
Queen Aminata Red Velvet, which is it's gonna be fun. This is gonna be a good match.
Yeah,
Hopefully it's Aminata because Red Velvet is already TV champion in Ring of Honor, but Red Velvet is still great anyway. Either way, it's gonna be a great outcome. Even though Aminata should be in the TBS title match, she should win it. But any of them, besides Stat, I don't think Stat should win it because she's been TBS champion like
yeah.
two times I think. Um, she doesn't really need it the third time. Uh,
I'm a
Sheeta, Sheeta, Persephone, Queen Aminata. Um,
Marina. I think has a match too.
oh Marina and oh my gosh, Marina and is it Harley?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's Marina Harley, or maybe not. No. It's Marina someone else. I think Harley's facing someone else too. I don't remember. I thought I saw someone else on the other side of the Marina match because I think that's supposed to be on Collision next week or this week.
I just know it's the Queen Aminata. I don't remember seeing that on
That's
Collision
that yeah,
or Dynamite.
that's on Dynamite,
Yeah,
but Collision,
yeah, that I know 100%.
yeah, Collision is gonna be Marina versus someone. I think it might be Harley. I don't remember. And then there's one more match to take place after that, so we'll see who's in that one. But yeah, that's for future talk because we're not even like clear on like the match isn't happening for another like couple weeks or something like that on early July. Um, you want to talk about Kevin Knight joining the DCF and everything's that
Yeah,
happened? Okay, so Kevin Knight after Double or Nothing joins the Don Callis family, which is a decision.
most
um,
definitely.
it's not a bad decision. I'll tell a lot of people at the time when it first happened, people were like, "What? Why?" It makes sense because obviously he wants the world title. He's been wanting the world title before he was in the Don Callis family, so it makes sense for him to join the Don Callis family, and then Don Callis can help Kevin Knight get to that goal. Even though Don Callis has four or five other guys wanting the same goal. Okada wants the world title. Fletcher wants the world title. Andrade wants the world title. What it was Takeshi. Well, no, Takeshi never said like he's never like
Yeah,
expressed interest in the world title. Um, who else was it? Was it just them three? I swear it was another one. Maybe it was just them three. Now
you said
now Kevin Knight,
Fletcher Andrade, and
Okada.
yeah. Well,
Uh,
Takeshita had the match against Darby.
yeah, that's true, but
Yeah,
he wasn't put it in.
yeah.
He was filling in for Okada, so uh, he just wanted Takeshi just wanted some to taste some blood. I don't think he necessarily wanted the world title. He wanted it to rub it in Okada's face. I know that for a
Yeah.
fact. Um,
I feel like with this heel turn, I think uh him joining the DCF is
mhm.
like a lifeboat where I'm like I want
A
to see him go out there
lifeboat.
and like swim by. Yeah, I want to see him like swim and his like I'm a heel, I'm in my own little ocean.
I think it'll eventually happen. He'll break off.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's I don't know.
but for now,
I think it's
I think it's good for now, at least.
yeah. I think it's fine. I think it'll work out. But I think in the long run, I think him being by himself would have been a lot better. I think it was cool. Like I was excited for it.
Hmm.
I was fucking marking out when he got announced for it. I was like, there's no fucking way. And then like I've had some time like sit here and think about it, and I'm like, I feel like it was just a really easy way to get heat on him.
Yeah, very easy. Yeah, and
And
it worked. It worked really well.
yeah,
Everybody turned on him really fast, really fast.
so I I had the thought today, right? Is I like a lot of the heel wrestlers, right? Like I like the DCF, I like FTR. Is AEW just really bad at booking fucking faces?
They
Where
are.
I'm like, I gotta like the heels.
They are. AW
Is
is a heel dominated company. 100 1 million%. They have
yeah.
their babyface to heel ratio is really bad. Like
I'm just tired of going.
uh
I'm tired of going to these fucking shows, and like I'm the only one cheering for FTR, only one cheering for fucking Kevin Knight. I think the only heel that I wasn't, or the only face that I was cheering for during Double or Nothing was uh Takeshita. That was the only face I wanted to win.
that's funny. Uh yeah, AW has I wouldn't necessarily call it a problem, but at the same
Hmm.
time, it's not good. Like, cause their heels always win. Their heels
Yeah,
always win, and then their heels have the longest world title reigns. Like, the baby faces almost never get long baby. Who's babyface champion right now? Takeshita, that's it.
Hell's
Yes.
Cage.
Well, I guess, yeah, in a way, I guess
Yeah,
they're not heels, but
um,
they're baby faces, I guess.
Conglomeration.
But they just won the titles. They won the
Yeah,
titles like a few months ago, a couple months ago. Conglomeration.
Kevin
Um,
Knight. He
no,
didn't do anything wrong. He didn't do anything
no,
wrong. I think he's fair and justified. Um,
no. He didn't have no reason to attack Speedball. Actually, he had no reason to attack Speedball.
but I honestly, I would love to see like the corruption of Speedball. Like, I think that would be so
I
interesting.
thought that was gonna happen, but that did not happen. It was Kevin
Yeah,
Knight that turned because his reasoning was he should have been the one to face Darby and beat him for the title, or he should have faced MJF for the title. I forget which one,
yeah,
but the thing is, he lost. He lost against MJF and Darby,
yeah.
so it was like his argument was kind of flat there, and with the speedball thing, what was his reasoning? Was it he was speedball was holding him down or something? I don't remember what he said.
Yeah, I just remember him being like, "Yo, you need to chill out. It's okay. Everybody makes mistakes."
Uh,
And then he's not having it. I was like, I saw
yeah.
that shit. I was like, "No way, this that." But I that is so fucking crazy. We're sitting here like our first and second like episode, being like, "Yeah, this shit is not gonna happen,"
uh,
and then like us, that shit happened like 2 weeks later. It's fucking wild. We're like, what would a Kevin Knight heel turn look like? Oh, that probably won't happen in our lifetime. Probably have kids, and they'll have kids, and then like happens a month later.
because he was a good baby face. He was a great baby
Yeah,
face, and now he's like he's a great heel. Like he fits in with the Don Callis
yeah,
family really well. I like their from the 12-man tag. I like that none of them get along. Like you there's rarely a heel team that doesn't get along. Usually the heels are always on the same page, usually, and
Yeah.
it's usually the baby faces that can't get along sometimes or a lot of the time. But Andrade doesn't get along with MJF. Andrade doesn't get along with Fletcher. Um, Kevin Knight doesn't get along with Fletcher. I'm really interested in see what because they have like a rivalry going on. I like that a
Yeah.
lot. Fletcher and Takeshita, at least when they were teaming together, they were like on the same page. They loved each other. And then obviously MJF against anyone of the Don Callis family, like nobody likes him. So it's very
Yeah.
funny to watch that. To see all their egos clash like that. It was very cool. That's probably my favorite part of the match. Like last week.
Oh, the only like one thing I don't like about him being heel is I feel like the complete like moveset change. I understand,
Uh-huh.
but I'm like, bro, just do the UFO splash. Just do it
He hasn't
one
changed
time.
too much besides the UFO splash. I like
Yeah,
the spinning rock bottom. I like that a lot.
it's not bad, but like
It shows off his
I need a little,
strength, and it's
yeah, I
easy to
need a little
do.
UFO in my life. Yeah,
It's sort of like the UFO. He still does a turn.
yeah, true, true. I'm
He still
just like do the
spins.
thing, bro. Do the thing. That's all I'm asking.
It would have been really cool if his finish was just the clothesline, the jumping springboard clothesline. That would have been
Yeah,
cool. He could still do
I
that
like
as a
I like the
finish.
little cutters he does,
The
like
what?
the springboard, the cutters, like the springboard cutters and stuff.
Hmm.
I think that would be cool. But
That's too it's
I
too
don't know. I think like
acrobatic. Yeah, I think he wants
yeah,
to cut down on the acrobatic stuff.
I think eventually, like I think him do like changing his style is gonna make him more all around wrestler too.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
He
which I think
has.
like not now, but eventually when he incorporates the high flying stuff, I think that mix of both is gonna be really cool.
Yeah, yeah. I'm looking forward to what he does in the future for sure because he still has room to grow. He as a if he's moving up the card as a main event guy, uh, he's learning. He's learning a lot. He's learning fast.
Yeah.
So we're only halfway through the year and he's done a lot already this year. Um, but at the same time, we'll see who's because so many people could be world champion right now, and I
Mhm.
don't know where like how like who gets the world title after Osprey really. Who I don't know who beats Osprey besides Fletcher right now. Um,
They're going to do such a weird feud for his first feud
I would hope not.
for Wills.
I don't say that,
It's gonna be
please.
it's
I'm
gonna be
knocking on
someone so
wood.
random.
Please don't do
It's
that.
you know it's gonna be true. It's like someone you hadn't think about in like 5 years. It's gonna be like Goldberg, like
No,
Goldberg. So
Wardlow is gonna be Wardlow.
yeah, yeah.
He's gonna. Oh yeah,
No,
well that makes a lot
is
of sense because he is in the Don Callis family too. So
yeah, there's be someone fucking weird. That's when they had that Samoa Joe Hangman feud.
I know.
I was like, I like I had to hear that first promo. And okay, I get it. Like I guess, but that was little. They I don't know. I feel like they do it. Like they like you know like in Smash when they have like the DLC character revealed.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like to me when they announce a feud. Like it's like, okay, I could kind of say Steve here from Minecraft. I guess I kind of get it. Okay, like that's how I feel like every main event feud
Yeah.
has been for me.
Yeah. I
It's
understand what
like
you mean. I get that
it's like
too.
this person I was not thinking about wasn't in the realm of possibilities. I guess we could run MJF Mark Briscoe again. I guess.
Oh my gosh.
Um, there was. Oh, do you think we're gonna see a Will Hilton?
Will Hill turn?
Yeah,
Well, during his championship run? No.
just
We will
well,
see it though. I have a feeling we're seeing it probably within the next year. Because he's been babyface going on. It'll be 3 years next year.
yeah,
Yes.
because here we could get into this now. We can
Uh-huh.
get into Swerve Will,
Mm-hmm.
but I had this thought right. Every heel or every bad action has like a comeuppance to it, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
I think that's part of wrestling. And I feel like what is going to happen with Will is um, Will should not be with the death. That's a very gray area, and I feel like it's kind of he's not uh kind of facing any consequences for it.
Hmm.
So I think Swerve might be the consequence for it, but I think in some way, shape, or form, Hangman is gonna be like, "Listen, man, what the fuck, dude?" I think that's where Hangman comes back,
Um,
and then we maybe get Hangman Will,
I don't know yet. Um, the we
because
that
I
that
don't.
could be a possibility, but at the same
Mm,
time, I don't know if they go back on their world title thing with Hangman yet.
yeah,
Uh, Not yet. Maybe eventually Hangman will probably come back and be like, I do need Hangman in the mix of the world title scene, but not he probably won't be in the world title match, but he can
yeah,
still interact with Osprey and Swerve and stuff like that because he's still a top
yeah,
guy. So they're not
yeah,
gonna. I don't think he's ever gonna move back down the card again, Hangman. Um,
mm,
and if anything, they might like have him in. I don't know. I don't know what they have Hangman do. I don't know what they have
yeah,
Hangman do. If he's not gonna be in the world like a world title match in a world title like feud. Um, which is kind of crazy to think about because maybe they don't even have an idea right now, which is probably why he hasn't been back. But uh, that I do see that happening. Maybe Hangman is maybe Osprey is the one that gets Hangman the chance to get another world title match, but Hangman's probably gonna like take advantage of it and try to end like
yeah,
try to turn heel uh against Swerve for his own reasons, probably for teaming up with Mox and everyone else. But at the
yeah.
same
'Cause
time, uh-huh.
I feel like as fans, we forget like I think we see Mox as like sunshine and rainbows. When we're like, oh, he tried to kill that dude last year. He tried to kill that other dude last year. He tried to kill like Brian fucking Danielson like last month. Like, what do you mean he's okay now? Like, I feel like that's as like fans, that's where we are,
Hmm.
and it's we could forgive Will for being with the Death Riders and forgive like the Death Riders for doing all this crazy shit, but like the characters are still hung up on like, hey, this happened, this happened, this happens,
Hmm.
and I find that super interesting
Yeah.
that fucking we're like so far removed from it,
Hmm.
but the characters are like still like, what the fuck, Will? What are we doing? And I feel
Yeah.
like as I was saying before, like I think I'm trying. Besides Swerve, who was it? Joe's uh Will hasn't had to deal with like the mirror in his face of like, what am I doing?
Yeah. Joe who helped them last year also like that was
Yeah,
one of their building points to their double or nothing match, pretty sure, which is
yeah,
like this guy like tried to take you out last year, like we were on the same page last year, so uh like why are you not siding with me and you're over here siding with Moxley, like basically that. um I don't know. That's why the talking point with Swerve last week was like important to for Will Ospreay to hear because he hasn't really like been what's it called? He hasn't been confronted yet by people who were like who he teamed with last year to take on the Death Riders because Joe was like the first like talking point, and then everyone else was just Death Rider. I mean, not Death Rider, Don Callis family stuff. And then Swerve came out and was like I don't understand you. Like, why are you teaming? Why are you getting help from the Death Riders? They tried to kill you last year. They tried to take your
yeah,
livelihood. And Swerve was like, I wouldn't like. I don't remember if the source said he wouldn't have, or he was like, what did he say? I don't remember what he said.
he, oh, I think he was like saying I just let it go,
Uh,
like it was something I had to do to get better,
mm-hmm.
kind of thing.
Yeah, I really enjoyed their promo last week. It was probably my segment of the year, my favorite promo of the year. They were going pretty much back and forth. Uh, about like just all their character like dealing with uh like what their road to like getting to the world title. Um
Yeah, that promo was so fucking good.
yeah.
The Will talking about Wembley
Mhm.
scoring the goal and stuff. Like,
Mhm. Yeah, I like that
well,
part.
I am so like I'm so mad we're not getting more of this.
What do you mean?
Like we probably I thought the way they were gonna I thought they were gonna get to the finals a lot quicker for the Owens, where like
Mhm.
you'd have like a longer build to the like I have wrestler A, wrestler B, or like the finalists,
Mhm.
and they're gonna have like a 3 week build of like them just doing promos against each
Oh.
other or whatever it is. So I'm like, this is fucking like I could watch that every day, shit like that. That was crazy.
I mean, I don't know what they're doing this week. If Swerve is facing, he's in a
Daniel,
match, huh?
DG,
Is it Dan Garcia? Yeah, okay. So what a Death
yeah,
Rider. So Will Ospreay will be involved with that for sure. He's Swerve is probably gonna go too far,
yeah,
and try to like he probably gonna try to break down Garcia's neck, and then I could see Moxley coming down and being like, "What are you doing?" And then Ospreay gonna come back. I mean, kind of gonna get in the ring and confront Swerve, and there's gonna be a whole break. What is it called? They
brawl.
yeah brawl, like a
If
breakup brawl with a bunch of Death Riders people and security probably.
if they, this is a thought that I had. If they, I think Bandito might beat Mox, and then they might
No,
do.
I would hope,
Hear me out. Hear me
but
out.
uh
Hear me out.
huh.
And then they do Bandito Mystico for the Continental title at Arena Mexico,
That would be good, but
and then
it
right,
uh
but you get Swerve Mox at All In, no title, like a hardcore match.
oh,
Like, tell me that wouldn't be crazy.
but in a Texas death match, that would be pretty cool
Yeah,
actually.
yeah,
Um, if AW was a competent company, yes, I can see that all happening.
yeah.
But AW loves to play the long game, and they love to stretch stuff out as long as
Yeah,
possible. And this I don't see Moxley dropping the title to Bandito, unfortunately.
yeah.
It would be cool, but
Because that would
it's a
just
very cold build. Like it's a very like out of nowhere build. So it's like
yeah,
if Osprey had friends, no, maybe not Osprey. Maybe if Swerve had friends, and Swerve, like somebody close to Swerve, was in the company, then I can see them facing Mox, and then like Swerve having a problem with Mox to set that up later. Um, but I don't think Swerve. Yeah, I don't know. Uh, yeah, I don't know what Moxley's plan is for Wembley. I mean, not Wembley. Yeah, it is Wembley. It is Wembley.
yeah.
Um, Swerve either. If Swerve doesn't win the Owen, which I had a feeling, I mean, I have a feeling he might. But at the same time, like I don't know why they would do that,
I
but
I think there's so many like possibilities. Because I think they could do like Roman Cody one type thing, where like this was like the perfect time for Cody to win the belt, and he just didn't. And then they had that year of him just
but
doing
then
shit. But
I don't think
I
they're
don't
going
know if
back
I
to
want to see
Wembley.
that.
I don't think they're going back to Wembley
Yeah,
next year. So that
yeah. I
they'll
don't
have to
know.
wait 2 years.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to see that. I want Will to get the belt. And,
Yeah, everyone's
but
waiting on that.
you know what I'm saying too. Like it, it's gonna be too predictable too. You know, they've been like I feel like their kind of hands are tied. Where it's either they do it and it's predictable, or they don't do it and he doesn't have this moment
Yeah, that's
because
the
they've been
only
talking about
thing.
the this whole thing about I like how they said in the promo that it's like written in the stars that he's gonna win this at Wembley,
Hmm.
and it's like ever since Olin got confirmed for Wembley, that has been the talking point of Will's gonna win the world title
Yeah.
at Wembley, and it's
I think people have
I
been speculating on that for like the last couple of years. Like ever since like
yeah
they announced the Wembley show, they were like, okay, Osprey has to win it here because the last time they were at Wembley, he was facing MJF for the international.
Yeah.
So like he wasn't in the position to wrestle for the world title because it was Danielson that year. Danielson swerved. So uh, I don't know. Uh, like obviously it's like a important thing for AEW to have Osprey win the world title there, but at the same time it is very predictable. But obviously, like wrestling is wrestling. You can always just um uh not course correct, but you can always like
Pivot.
not pivot either. But it's like what is it called? Like obviously people know he's gonna win it, but
Mm.
people want it. So like
Yeah.
as long as they execute it right and going forward it's executed like his whole title run is like has is planned out. This like his babyface world title reign is
Yeah.
planned out. Then probably by the next time they go back to England there will be more fans in attendance. There'll be or like wherever they run. If they don't run Wembley next year, I'm sure they'll have another pay-per-view next there next year. Hopefully it's not Forbidden Door. Hopefully it's some other paper, maybe Double or Nothing or
Yeah.
Full Gear or something. Maybe not Forbidden Door. That show is too all over the place
Yeah.
for like for a place they only run like once, maybe twice a year. Give them like an actual like all AEW pay per view with Will as the world champion. So
Mm.
uh, outside of All In, obviously, but I don't know. We'll see. I guess they can
Yeah.
always make
But
a
I think
positive out of this.
too, I'm kind of saying it's predictable, but I think that moment will be crazy. Like that's gonna be something
Yeah,
people are gonna be talking about
yeah.
forever.
As long as the moment is like uh unpredictable, I guess. Like whoever he's facing, I don't know. We still don't know.
Yeah.
We still don't know who he's facing.
Yeah.
We just need that clear right now because
Yeah.
the tickets need to move, and I think they're only at like 20 something thousand, which is very low for Wembley.
Mm.
Um, yeah, Tony Khan needs to get on the ball quick. I think
Yeah. I just.
I think it was a bad idea to have another pay per view in between. To be
Yeah.
honest, because then you only have 1 month to build all in. Outside of like the already like the Owen matches,
Mm.
the only two people confirmed for that all in show are the tournament winners, and
Mm.
the champions aren't confirmed yet because they can always lose the
Yeah.
title. So it depends on how they book the next
I,
2 months.
as someone that watched like WWE, didn't really know a lot about AEW. I feel like AEW kind of lacked that president of certain events like the Royal Rumble or like the Chamber,
Hmm.
and I feel like it would help in a way like kind of starting that format of like okay, Double or Nothing is going to lead into. Um, I'll keep Forbidden Door out of it because Forbidden Door like flip flops when it is.
Hmm.
So like let's say Double or Nothing will start like the road to All In,
Yeah.
and then like Redemption or like something else will be like okay, this is going to happen and this is going to set up All In, and then we'll have maybe another pay per view that's going to set up All In, and then we're going to have All In
Hmm.
because I think I just think it being kind of a little unpredictable is making it hard because I don't know. I don't want to see Will versus FJF.
I don't either.
I think Will and Kenny. I think I need a little bit to be there
Hmm.
for, but I I think Will like I'm okay with Will and Swerve. I would be okay with that being the all in main event
Yeah.
somehow, some way.
Because I don't want to see another one of their matches this quick because
Mm,
it's not like a blood feud, but at the same time,
mm.
who's gonna walk in champion? Swerve, because he will only have it for a month.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah,
like,
true. Yeah,
uh, but any if it's anybody but MJF, they will only have the title for a month anyway. So I guess it don't really matter.
yeah,
Especially Kenny. Even though Kenny, I wouldn't mind seeing like a Darby run out of him, like him facing
yeah.
everyone leading up to All In. Or no, he don't even need to do that because He's Kenny. Like he don't need to
Yeah.
like as long as he has a good 1 month reign. Like he okay. So my if I was booking Kenny Omega for a month for as a world champion, just for a month
Mm.
until he drops it to Osprey, I would have him be there every week on TV, either being
Yeah.
in a promo, a bunch of promos, a bunch of backstage segments. He wouldn't even need to be in a match. He could wrestle like against the Death Right. I don't know who Will Ospreay cares about right now. Who's
Yeah.
on Ospreay's side besides the Death Riders, I guess. Even though Ospreay is loosely connected to them. Like he's connected to them, but if he sees them in trouble, I don't think he would help them. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
I think they're more so helping him than
Yeah.
he's helping them.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Because even with the STP stuff, like he wasn't coming out there like he wasn't coming out there doing anything with them.
Yeah.
Uh so yeah, I mean we'll see tomorrow because the DG thing, I'm sure Osprey is gonna get involved with that just because Swerve is there. But if it wasn't Swerve there, if Dan Garcia was fighting whoever, he ain't coming out there to save Dan Garcia. But only because
Yeah.
it's Swerve, he's gonna want to step into that and not have Swerve go too far or whatever.
Mm. You know what I thought I just had? I don't know how they would do it. I think it would be a good idea, but maybe doing Mox Will at All In for
For the
the
world title?
title somehow. Yeah, I don't know
No,
how they
no,
would do that,
no,
but that's better. That's better than fucking Will MJF.
Imagine if that was their if that's their direction. I think if that's their direction, I think they would lose a lot of people, a lot of interest. I think because
Yeah, I mean,
because Mox is very no. They can't do that twice. They just did that last year. No. They,
oh yeah, true. Yeah,
I
I
don't.
forgot about that.
Well, I don't want to see it personally, but at the same time, I don't think they should do it
Yeah,
because
I can't even tell you like a way for that to happen either. Like I couldn't. I'm just
uh
throwing shit out there, and
yeah.
I was like, this sounds cool, and then I'm thinking about it. That's not gonna work for me.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot the Hangman um he's only not able to face or to get a title match because of a handshake deal. It's not a contract or anything.
Yeah.
It was only a handshake deal between them two, between MJF
Mm.
and Hangman. So
Oh, I thought it was just Tony and.
no.
Oh, okay.
Tony Khan?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Tony Khan confirmed that Hangman and MJF had a handshake deal on that.
Mm.
So if Hangman were to go like back on his word, that's one thing. But
Yeah.
it's not written in the, it wasn't like you know when Cody Rhodes did it, like when AEW first started, he was like, if I lose this match to Jericho, I'll never challenge for the world title again. I don't know if it's the same type of situation, but it's different from that. It's not like a set in stone thing. Like he never can do it again, but he can always go back and actually face whoever for the world title. Because MJF, he keeps bringing it up. He keeps making fun of Hangman for it. So it's obviously it's something's gonna happen where Hangman eventually gets another world title match. So who knows when it
Yeah.
happens? If MJF is even maybe Hangman beats uh MGF at Redemption. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. I don't think that's gonna happen, but it could happen. You still there? Uh-oh. You still there, man?
Yeah. My shit just froze on me
Oh,
big time.
okay. I was like, oh shoot, it happened. You went quiet for like a few seconds. You
Yeah.
hear?
No, my shit froze on me.
Nah, you
Yeah,
good.
I'm good now.
Okay. Um. Anyways, what else? What
But yeah, this
else?
constant bringing up. Oh, we can talk about that promo in the beginning
What
with
promo?
MJF. Where he was with the DCF.
Oh, you can talk. I don't remember what he said. What did he
Oh,
say?
he was making fun of everybody.
Oh yeah.
That shit was crazy. I think we had two of the best promos of the year on that show.
You think so? At least with
I
MGF.
love that MJF promo.
Because when you said promo of the year,
Yeah,
I was like the Swerve Hangman one, and he was like, no MGF. I was like, what?
I
When?
didn't even get to Swerve Hangman yet. I was like, I just started the show.
I was like, I don't even remember what a word he said besides him just making fun of people. um, what is it called? Um, what else? I mean, we kind of touched on pretty much everything.
Oh,
Um,
you know what? The last thing we could talk about,
what's up?
the STP Death Riders feud.
Yeah, they had a cool
I
little TV
am.
feud. They had
I'm
like a
very
few
sad that
weeks.
we're not gonna see STP like that. Like I want to.
Well, I mean, we could still. They've been off TV since then, since the
Yeah,
big old street fight, which is pretty cool.
yeah.
it was a big what? How many was okay? Was it just the men or was it the men and women involved in that match?
It was both.
It
It
was
was
all of them.
Marina
Okay,
and yeah,
and
but they looked so fucking good coming out of STP, even though
mhm.
they lost. They looked so good coming out of that feud, and I'm
Yeah,
like, I'm just like, why aren't y'all doing anything? Like what? Like they should be on TV.
they
Not to say
should.
every week, but
They
yeah,
should because that's how you like retain like their popularity, you know? Like you have
yeah,
them into a feud with the Death Riders and they I think they
yeah,
lost like every match besides
yeah.
maybe did Lee beat somebody? Lee Moriarty? Did he
I
beat Daniel
don't know.
Garcia? I don't
I think he has squash match against somebody like a local talent,
yeah, I
but
think I remember him wrestling a singles match, but I thought it was against the Death
yeah.
Rider, but I guess not. It must I thought it was against did he wrestle Daniel Garcia? No?
Maybe Packy wrestled. I might
No, I
I
don't.
might be wrong.
They wrestled an attack in the trios match, I think.
Yeah.
When Sean Dean gave Pac the BBC twice, 2 weeks in a
Oh
row.
yeah. But I don't, like the Shane Taylor Mox match. Shane
uh,
Taylor looks like that was such a hard hitting match,
hmm
and I'm like I could see like Shane Taylor having like I think he'd have a crazy good match against Takeshita.
hmm
Um, fucking there's like him against Jack Perry or Dorada
hmm
or a clone would be really cool.
Yeah.
They could have a feud with DCF. Like I think there's a lot. Like these people in my head went really over, even though they lost everything. Like
hmm Yeah, they got
I
over. They got over. They were getting over,
yeah
and then obviously they haven't been on TV since like it's been like I think this is the second week. I think it was that was like 2 weeks ago. I think
yeah
or something. Or maybe I think it was 2 weeks ago. Hopefully they do come back to TV because people need to like every time they come on TV, they just leave and then they just go back to Ring of
yeah
Honor, and then they get brought back, and then people have to remember who they are. So it's like
mm,
because they're not on TV like semi regularly, they're rarely on TV, and then they had a pretty good few with the Death Riders, just like a
yeah.
collision slash dynamite, like it was more collision than dynamite feud
Yeah.
because the Death
But
Riders are like super baby faces.
they'd be like a good like team for like the Rascals
hmm
or even like a eliminator match with Cope and Cage.
Yeah.
Like I could see like I could see them taking like that Rascal spot of like the new faction.
hmm
Where like they were getting like the Rascals were getting a lot of opportunities when they debuted, and I feel like it could be the same thing for SCP to kind of help them get over a little more. But I'm like, it's been a week or two, and I'm like, they still not here. It's like your dad coming home with the milk, you know, like it's like you're hoping, but it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like like even the Hurt Syndicate, uh, like they're rarely on TV nowadays, but they could have a good feud with the STP also.
Very true. Yeah.
Um, the I don't know.
Oh, I saw something online. Fucking Kevin Knight. They were saying Kevin Knight should have joined the Hurt Business instead of DCF, and I'm like,
The thing is with
I could see it, but
they
also I think DCF might have been a better choice.
the Hurt Syndicate they tried to get the third person with MJF last year, and nothing came of that because they were building up something with MJF being with them, and then they were having pretty funny segments every week.
Yeah.
Uh, but then it led to nothing. Like they just dropped
Yeah.
MJF, and they dropped that angle so fast, and people were like, "What was all this for?" It was like 2 months of build to nothing, and
Mm.
MJF just went on his own, won the world title, and that was really it. The Her
Yeah.
Syndicate were barely on TV, and it seemed like they were going to find another new third member, but that still hasn't happened. And
They
MJF
were
kept
doing
teasing
Ricochet
it.
for a while too.
Yeah, they're feuding with Ricochet and oh my gosh,
The demands.
the Demand, yeah, or
Yeah.
I forget their tag team name, but yeah, the
GOA.
Demand, the GOA, yeah, Gates of Agony. They were feuding for them for a long time, just like Jericho feuding with them for a
Yeah.
long time. Uh, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen with the Hurt Syndicate anyway going forward, but they don't seem to be interested in titles anymore. Even though I think
You know.
Shelton Benjamin is like he should be at least TNT champion. He's incredible still at his
Yeah.
age. He should
Yeah.
have at least had a little singles run with the TNT title or something like that, or the Continental.
Yeah.
It would have
Yeah.
made a lot of
Or
sense.
international too.
International, he could be.
And any singles belt.
I need him versus Takeshita before he
Yeah.
retires or before he leaves the company. I need him versus Takeshita really bad, actually.
Yeah. I
Bobby
need
Lashley
just
not
to
so
catch
much.
the. I need to catch the everybody.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. And I'd be fine. I would sit down with my popcorn and do like 5-star match every time.
True. Um. Last thing I guess we could talk about Jericho. Not Jericho. Oh my gosh, I don't even know why I even say his name. Zack Sabre Jr. and Kenny Omega. Their little feud that they've been doing. Kenny Omega bringing in the Young Bucks and Jack Perry against TMDK. As the TMDK is Zack Sabre Jr.'s faction in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Zack Sabre called out Kenny for a match at Forbidden Door, which is really cool. This is gonna get Kenny back on the saddle, leading up to an eventual world title match against MJF, most likely at Redemption. I am guessing because it's in Canada. Um, but I'm not getting my hopes up. I'm not getting my hopes up yet. We'll cover that the Redemption card next week before Dynamite, before they can start building
Yeah.
Redemption. We're planning on doing a Redemption prediction card video next week, but yeah, I'm very excited. Kenny looks incredible. Like he's in great shape.
Yeah.
He had a match with Bad Dude Tito, who I trained with some years ago.
Oh no way.
Yeah, it wasn't the best experience, but I got my training out that day. I got a lot of training out that day. I'm just gonna put it lightly. Um, and Kenny beats Bad Dude Tito, and he had a match versus who last week?
It was that a multi-man match, right, with the Bucks,
No,
Perry, right? No,
no. Kenny wasn't in he had two singles matches. It was Batu Tito and
fuck. Matches.
was it another TMDK guy? I don't think so. It was just
Because
some.
I know, uh,
It was just
that Zack Sabre Jr. had that Adam Priest match that was
yeah,
really good too.
yeah. The Hamburgers Adam Priest that was
Um,
really good. Adam Priest was
yeah,
showing out a lot. I'm glad he had a good
yeah,
spot on there. Um, but no, Kenny had two singles matches. So he opened Dynamite this past week. Versus
yeah.
somebody
I think it was
who
squash like local talent, right?
maybe
Or
it
no?
was. I don't. I thought it was
Yeah,
a
but I remember
signed
he was going out. I was very surprised.
because the match was short.
It,
It was very short, but
it was a long squash match,
yeah,
but
it was a long.
yeah,
Maybe it was was it a signed talent? I don't remember. Whatever. It don't matter anyway. He won. And
yeah.
then um,
I'm just saying when they do like when they get the jobber entrance of like it's John AEW over here, John Wrestling. You just know like okay, it's not going to be like super important. Like you can skip it and not miss
yeah,
anything.
yeah,
And I'm a like oh I need to watch every little thing when it comes to something.
yeah.
So if I'm saying that, like there's some merit behind it.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to Kenny and Zach singles match very much.
The little bit of build they put into it too has been cool.
Yeah, yeah, they
I don't think
they don't need
it's
much.
Swerve. Yeah, I don't think
Mm,
it's Swerve will level,
no,
but like I think it's just enough where you're like, okay, this
Y-
is gonna be good.
yeah, like
But that match is gonna speak more
yeah,
than anything
yeah, for sure,
what the build is.
yeah, for sure.
But
Ooh.
I'm excited for the Starlight Kid Thekla match too.
Yeah, I am very. That's probably my most anticipated. Well, my probably my most anticipated match because I rarely seen Starlight Kid matches, but I
Yeah,
know she's really good, obviously,
yeah.
and
I haven't heard anything bad about her.
no,
Yeah,
she's one of the top Stardom wrestlers, and Tekla. I don't know if I think they've had matches in the past. I don't know if it's been singles matches, maybe one singles match in the past, but that was when Tekla like was like very like not early into her career, but she wasn't like I think she was pretty new to Stardom at the
yeah.
time. Um, and obviously she's come a long way, especially in the last year since then. So I'm excited for what Tekla and Starlight Kid are gonna do on the pay per view for sure. But anyway, that's we're not talking about the predictions for the for Forbidden Door right now. But yeah, the build has been good too. This has been the best.
Yeah.
It's probably the best build to any match for the most part because Tekla is going out of her way. She just went to Japan to
Yeah.
Stardom to go to attack the president and
To
to
murder the
spit.
president of Stardom. That's what they need to start saying.
It is
I
funny. It's funny, like when Tekla is doing the media scrums with Tony Khan. Thekla is always like, "Don't worry, you don't have anything to worry about right now. Like, I'm not gonna hurt you or maim you right now. Maybe later, but not right now."
No, I love when Shivani's like, I just want to apologize for Stardom. We didn't mean it was just a joke. We were just kidding. And then Tekla's like, No, I was serious. Fuck them. I'm gonna kill every woman at this company. I'm like, okay, okay, hold on.
Oh
Let
yeah,
me see it.
her promo that she cut on the announce table when she spat
Yeah.
on her hand and they wiped it on Shivani's jacket. That was so funny. I was like, no way, she just did that. That was very just like who nobody's doing stuff like Tekla. Nobody.
Yeah.
Like she's going out of her way to do a lot of just she's doing a solo build for a whole pay per view. Like
Yeah, very true. You know what it feels like to me? You know, in WWE, I don't see this as much in AEW, but it probably has happened, but where like they'll build a feud and like the person won't be there for like 2 weeks
hmm
and then the other person is gone for 2 weeks and then the other wrestler build up the feud. That's what it feels
yeah.
like to me. But it's I feel like there's kind of more to it because it's the history behind Tekla and Stardom.
hmm
It's a little more, but that's what it's like same thing but very different result.
Yeah, it's because she didn't have like a concrete opponent until like this past week. So like
Yeah,
she was just calling out whoever and Starlight Kid
yeah.
answered, so which is nice. She's
Which
a,
I
a
feel like
welcome wrestler.
Star Starlight Kid's like I feel like the face of Stardom to me too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like I feel like she's
yeah,
kind of transcended. Uh, like I feel like more people know who Starlight Kid is than Stardom.
maybe. Maybe.
Yeah,
Probably. I would say so. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. That's kind of hard to tell cuz she is like just, a Japanese wrestler. Like she hasn't been outside of Stardom too much.
Hmm.
Like
yeah,
in big companies, like in American big companies, I should say.
yeah.
But yeah, I kind of understand what you mean by that. All right.
Oh,
What's up?
last thing, Jake Doyle beating Speedball, a little crazy. I was
That
not
was
expecting
crazy.
that.
I didn't expect that either.
Yeah,
Because like people, I don't. He's not even part of the build. I would think he was going to be on the babyface side. But
yeah. I
it's
was
Darby and
surprised.
Takeshita. Um,
Yeah,
I would say take out Orange Cassidy and put Speedball in, instead.
yeah,
But I guess Orange Cassidy has to be on the pay per view. So,
yeah.
um, I mean, we still
I mean,
got uh-huh
they could have done what is it, 6? They could have 7-7.
7.
Mark Davis on other side and put Mike Bailey on the other.
Yeah, but
I was
what if
very
he's in?
surprised
He
it's
might
not in
be
that match.
injured.
Yeah,
Might be injured. I don't know, because he hasn't wrestled in like 2 or 3 weeks or something like that. Uh, I don't know. Hopefully Speedball's fine. Hopefully he's not injured because he hasn't wrestled since that match, I think.
yeah,
And Jake Doyle has been there. Thankfully he's back and he's not injured.
yeah.
Um, I don't want to knocking on wood, so I don't want any injuries to happen. Uh, but yeah, um, for the most part, we covered pretty much everything important going into Forbidden Door. I don't think we really missed too much besides like some little matches here and there, probably that are. Well, we talked about pretty much everything. Like we talked about all the Owen matches,
Yeah,
or at least the ones we didn't get to cover. Um, the MJF build with the MJF build with Mark Briscoe, kind of, sort of. Um, it's there.
yeah,
Kind of like I just kind of want to get it over with, to be honest, because it feels like
yeah.
this Forbidden Door match is like just kind of like a empty. It's like an empty space match, you know. Like
I think coming out of it, they'll be.
it'll be
I,
fun.
I
Like
don't
it'll
think.
be a fun match to watch for sure.
Yeah,
But
coming out coming out of it, I don't think Mark and MJF are going to be the focus.
no, no. It's gonna
Yeah.
be the Owens winners for sure.
Well, I'm saying just that match specifically, I think it's going to be like
Oh yeah,
Friday.
yeah, yeah.
People are going to talk about it, and Kevin Knight might do
Oh
something
yeah,
crazy to
for
catch.
sure,
Like
for sure.
um, I don't think when it's all said and done, I don't think people are going to be like, oh, I'm very excited for the Briscoe MJF match. I think it's going to be like, oh my god, I can't believe what Takeshi did to Fletcher.
But that's if the Briscoes team win, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. But I think they are winning because
yeah,
last week it proved that the heels can't get along. So something's gonna happen in that cage that's gonna cause the heels to not get along even
yeah,
more. Uh, Kevin Knight is probably gonna make Fletcher mad, and then Andrade is gonna make MJF mad, or vice versa, and then Don Callis not going to be able to talk to his guys because he's on outside of the cage. Get them on, get them
yeah,
on the same page. Briscoe hates somebody with the J Driller, and then beats. He. I don't think he's gonna pin MJF. He might pin MJF. I don't know.
yeah.
Just to get a visual pin on him. Because he's not winning the title. I'm
But
sure.
they got a lot of feuds they could set up too, because
Yeah.
it's um they could have like TCF versus Conglomeration. They could have
Yeah.
someone versus Takeshita, someone versus um Andrade for his belt. There's a lot of feuds that they could set up with this one match. Someone
Yeah.
versus Kevin Knight.
But I think Takeshita is gonna be gone for a month after this,
Yeah, true.
so
Yeah,
it's, he'll be back mid July, late July. I forget when
yeah.
the what's the name is done. The
The G1.
G1, yeah. But yeah, that is pretty much it for our Dynamite Collision and the past week's stuff, covering all the stuff we didn't get to talk about. Pretty late night for us, so we're kind of tired. But tomorrow's Dynamite, so we'll see what is gonna happen tomorrow. The card looks pretty crazy. There's a lot of interpromotional matches on the show, I'm pretty sure, from what I remember seeing. For the go home show for Forbidden Door, so it's gonna be exciting to talk about that. When are we gonna cover that? The
Probably
Dynamite.
tomorrow or Thursday. I don't know.
Okay, it'll be
Like try to
before.
do a lot of stuff before for
Yeah.
indoor. Collision, I'm kind of like it's there.
Huh?
I don't know. It's probably not Collision
Oh
this
yeah.
week. I'm like it's there. I
Yeah.
don't know if that's the right thing. I don't know if I should be saying that, but that's how I feel.
It,
I don't
I
think
mean,
anything too important is gonna happen.
probably not. It'll probably, yeah. We if anything, we'll just on the Forbidden Door, um, either the Forbidden Door predictions or the post show Forbidden Door. We can just talk about whatever happened on Collision. Just that sets up Forbidden Door stuff. If nothing happens, then we can just just talk about anything important on the show. And if not, then it's fine. I don't know what matches are even on that card yet. So we'll see, I guess.
Because the only thing I remember happened on a Collision before the pay-per-view is when fucking Okada killed Zachary, or not. Is it? Why can I remember? Myron Reed. He killed with the tombstone to the pile driver to the Rainmaker. That's the
Britain,
only thing I can tell you happened.
what do you
What's up?
mean? What?
He
Oh,
it was
oh yeah.
before. It was like before Revolution.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like the day before.
I thought you said for before Forbidden Door. I was like, last year?
Oh,
What
I
happened
meant
last
to
year?
say before
Oh, okay.
Revolution,
No, you're good.
but he fucking killed that dude. Oh my god, that's the only thing I can tell you that I remember. I was like, I can't believe we're watching murder right now.
All right, y'all. This is gonna be it for us today. Thank y'all for joining another episode of Elite State of Mind. We'll be back again covering Dynamite slash doing our Forbidden Door predictions. We'll see what videos pop up first, but yeah, we appreciate y'all for stopping by and checking out the video, and you guys have a good day.